TNT, I hope you're all safe and well. Today we are going to be going through 4 directional kick. This will be a follow along video, but I'm going to apologise for my technique in advance because I've got a bit, well, it's actually been a very nasty knee injury over the last couple of weeks, but it seems to be getting to the nicer end of recovery now. But I just want to apologise for my technique in advance because it's probably not going to be up to my usual par. Well, actually definitely not going to be up to my usual par. But I want to make this video so we can all train at home and still develop, and I'm going to grow again and make this stronger and get back to my best. So we're going to do that together today with 4 directional kick. Okay, so 4 directional kick. As you probably guessed by the name of the exercise, we are going to be kicking in 4 different directions. So think of it as a square, and we're going to be kicking to the front, to the left, to the back, to our right, and then back to the front when we're doing our right hand side. So that'll be anti-clockwise. And when we do our left hand side, we're going to be going clockwise. But as you probably heard then, we're going to be kicking to the front 2 times. So that makes 5 kicks. We're going to be doing a front snap kick, a side kick, a turning kick, a spinning back kick, and a spin hook kick. Now a lot of you are probably going, oh my god, this is too much. But trust me, it's really easy when you go through it and you just break it down, and you'll do it like it's second nature. So if we go into our fighting stance, or if you want to be more traditional, you can go to your L stance, forearm guarding block, or whatever style you do, you can go into that stance. Just make sure it's like a nice comfortable kicking stance. I'm going to go into a relaxed fighting stance here. And the first kick is going to be a front snap kick to the front. Now as I'm going through, I will break these kicks down in minimal detail so we can motor through. But if you want to go through the kicks in a lot more detail after this lesson, then head on over to my YouTube channel, and each kick is broken down in intricate detail. There's about 10-minute tutorials on each technique, so check them out afterwards if you want to know a certain technique in more detail that we're doing now. Right, so front snap kicks first. We're going to lift our knee up to the front, we're going to extend out, we're going to strike with the ball of the foot, making sure we're striking straight forward, and then we're going to turn, going anti-clockwise to our next direction. Okay. Now, a lot of people say, why do we keep changing directions? Why don't we just do the 5 kicks on the spot? Now, this is what's actually really good about the drill. If we're kicking in 4 different directions, as you saw then, I recovered to go to the next one. So it shows I have to have a degree of control with the kick to change the direction I'm going in. Now, that's beneficial, especially for beginners. If you're more advanced, which you're a bit used to kicking and moving afterwards. But it's good because you're showing that degree of control. So when you've kicked, you can choose to move in a different direction afterwards. You could choose to kick again, or another different technique you could add to it, or hop from the one leg, different things. Okay, but if you haven't got that balance in the first place, let's say we just did front snap kicks on the spot, a lot of people lean forward and they drop forward, or they kick and they lean in back, so they drop back after they've kicked as well. So this drill is very good for understanding your balance and learning the control aspect, and then you'll be able to be a bit more diverse after you've kicked, and that's what we're looking for with this exercise. So we do our front snap kick to the front, we turn, we land to our next direction going anti-clockwise. Going to turn our front foot to open our hips. This is really key because if we do this, we're going to go against our hip, and it's going to be very difficult to make our side kick. So we're going to turn the front foot, going to bring the knee across, we're going to side kick, going to recover and land to our next available direction. We're going to turn our front foot to open our hips. Going to bring the knee around, going to strike with our instep or the ball of your foot. We're going to make our roundhouse kick. And then again, go in another, turn to another side going anti-clockwise, which changes us to, or changes me to this way. Now spinning back kick. Now there might be some beginners. So if you struggle, what you can do is lift your left foot up and you can come to more of a center point here. And you can make a back kick with your right leg and then turn and face back to the front. For the more advanced ones, or if you just want to have a little go, make sure obviously it's safe and you're warm first. Turn onto the ball of the front foot. Turn, look, use your peripheral vision. You don't want to be turning too much, because if we turn too much, we'll end up with a spinning side kick or it'll look like a spin hook kick. And then we've lost the degree of control to recover to the front. We're going to end up going here and then having to change. So this one is quite difficult. This is the most difficult kick in 4 directional kick, in my opinion. So we turn onto the ball of the foot. Use your peripheral vision, like just about see behind here, look. And I go under, I back kick. I land, I recover, facing back to the front. The last kick is the spin hook kick, which is going to be on the spot. We're not going to change to a different direction. We're going to turn on the ball of the foot, We're going to look, we're going to hook kick, then we're going to turn back around to the front, and that's the 5 kicks, okay? So when we go through, explain them, like I said, in minimal detail, but we're going to drill the right side once, then I'll go to the left side, we'll go through that once, and then we'll drill both sides, right and left, okay? Right, so we'll go really slow, just keep up, have a little bit of fun with it, don't panic, don't rush. If you want to wait obviously to the next go, that's completely fine, you can watch it first. Okay, so we're here now, I'm in my fighting stance. I'm going to make a front snap kick to the front, go to turn to the next side. The reason I turn this way as well is because it's the open side. If I kick and try to turn the other way, I have to wrench this leg all the way around, make myself open, it's very awkward to do. So I go to the comfortable side. I kick, I turn, side kick, turn, roundhouse or turning kick, and turn, turn, spin back kick, land face the front, turn on the spot, spin hook kick, and recover. Okay? Now, left side, we're going to be going clockwise. So we're going to go into our fighting stance, front snap kick, turn, side kick, turn, roundhouse kick, turn the ball of the foot, back kick, a little bit of wobble there, turn, spin hook kick, and then recover. So that's your right side and then your left. Okay, so now we're going to do our right side, then go straight to our left side. We're going to do it really slow on the first one. When I mean slow is just more understanding the mechanics and not go in thinking as if someone's in front of us and we're trying to hit them. On the second go, then I want you to think there's somebody there and you've got to be fast, otherwise they're going to catch your leg. Okay, but try not to sacrifice too much of the technique. You want to make it short, you still want to extend it out, all that type of stuff. When you're in the middle and you go into the next part, recover quite slowly. I don't want you to thrust your leg down fast because I don't want you to basically lose your balance and use your body to drop into the next position. I want you to show that you can kick and then control and drop into your next position. Okay, right, so first one's going to be our right hand side. We can go round, front snap kick, knee up, kick with the ball of the foot, change direction, open the hips, knee around, side kick with the blade of the foot, next direction, open up, hit with a roundhouse kick, either use the instep or the ball of the foot. If we're kicking a little bit lower, if you're not that warm or you want to train more for the Muay Thai side or MMA side, then obviously you can kick lower and use the shin. Okay? Right, spinning back kick, turn on the ball of the foot, use peripheral vision, under, back kick, land face the front, turn on the ball of the foot, hook kick, and back. Now with that hook kick, try and bring it up just before the target or just a little bit out at 45. If you're bringing it out sooner than that, it's going to be really wide and it's going to be hard to bring that leg all the way back around. Also, it's telegraphed. They're going to see it come in sooner. That means they got more chance of getting out of the way or blocking it, okay, or countering even. So try and lift that leg a little bit later. The more senior ones, what they tend to do is they'll be in this position and they'll bring the leg up from here. So it almost looks like you're going to do a back kick, then they'll change, or spinning side kick, and then they change it to the hook kick. This is good because you could do a spinning side kick or spinning back kick on somebody. They bring their hands down to cover it because they're scared of it. Then you do the same technique and then they're fearful from that back kick you've done last time, and then all of a sudden it changes to hook kick and it's the open area to the head. So depends what you're going for when you're playing around, but think of it like that as you're going through, yeah? How you want the mechanics of the kicks to go and what you want it for. So you can do it in many different ways as you're going through. Okay, right, left hand side. So knee up, kick straight, turn, side kick, blade of the foot, turning kick, instep, turn the ball of the foot, under, back kick, turn, spin hook kick, land facing the front, okay? So that's our right side and the left side, just going for more for the control, the mechanics. Now what you do is we're going to kick fast, and then we can recover slow. So you can have a little bit of a breather in between. Helps you set up for the next technique, okay? So I'm here now, we're going to go for our right side. So front snap, bang, then turn, side kick, boom, turn, turn kick, spin back kick, spin hook kick, okay? Left side, front snap kick, side kick, I love my sound effects, 3, 4, 5, okay? So one was a little bit slower, focus on more mechanics. And the other one we can lever up a little bit. We can even go faster than that. Just build it up to whatever level we want to go through. I want to kind of do a little bit of a speed where we can all follow along with. Hopefully you guys kept up there. Now, hopefully you've got that exercise. You can play around with that. Have fun using it as a warm-up. It's a very good warm-up exercise. If you start off low and build yourself up, you could even do, your first time you do it, you could do low section, middle section, then you could go high section, just to build it up as a little bit of a warm-up game. Okay, so that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, it'd be greatly appreciated if you could share this channel with others so they can benefit and we can keep growing as well. Thank you for your support. Team GMT.